My people, how una dey do? Make I take check up on una o. Special. How una dey do? And make I follow greet una based on time wey una dey see this video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My people, wetin we dey take here right now, it calls for celebration because the Ile-Ife women, over time, these women have proven to be tested and trusted, and today they have come to do it again. Yes, they have come to do it again because this very thing the Ile-Ife women have done for Olori Naomi, even Olori Naomi's mother could not do this for her. Yes, she could not do this for her. Because there was a time we heard that the Ooni sisters, they came in support of Olori Naomi. They were actually supporting her, and they came out to tell the Kabiyesi that, okay, oh, since it's Olori Naomi you want back into the palace, no problem, Olori Naomi should come back into the palace. So now what they are going to do, technically, is they would support, yes, that was what they said, they were going to support the Ooni on Olori Naomi's return back into the palace. Fine and good. They started the support process, and then we later heard how they went to get the beads, jewelries, every single thing, traditional wares that Olori Naomi would need when she returns back into the palace. They actually got it for her, and they kept for her return. But much later we still heard of how they could not even wish Tadenikawa a happy birthday, and Kabiyesi was actually disappointed about it. Yes, he actually came out to even say it. He said he's disappointed because even if they were not aware of the birthday, that birthday lasted for 24 hours, that different kind of persons posted it. People who did not even know, they saw how they posted it and they reposted it, but he did not hear anything from his sisters. None of them came out to wish his son a happy birthday, and he was quite disappointed. So that's to tell you that even the people does not even support Naomi for a full day. They will support her for a half day and they will go. But you see, the Ile-Ife women, these women have stood the test of time in being supportive. They have always supported Naomi. They don't care about what people say, they don't care about what people feel. They just know that they are doing what is right. And what have they done now? They have done the unthinkable. Because you see, when we say that Naomi keeps going forward, someone would think like, people are being too over protective about Naomi. They are exaggerating, they are saying too much. But last you go still agree with me, say she's the one and only elegant queen we know. The Ile-Ife woman actually summoned Olori Naomi, and they asked her a few questions about her return. Yes, that was what we heard allegedly. And we don't know how the discussion went down, but they have actually come out to start making preparations for Olori Naomi's return back into the palace. Yes, and the introduction Kabiyesi made, they have leverage on it, and they are making huge preparations. What are these preparations? They felt what the Ooni sisters got for Olori Naomi, it's not enough, so they should get more. They have gone for shopping. They got her shoe size. Hey God, my people, they have gone for shopping. They have gone to get her every single thing she needs, from jewelry to beads to wrappers, traditional wears, every single thing that she would need when she returns back into the palace. The Ile-Ife woman has gone to get it for Olori Naomi again, and they have sent a message to Ooni and his father. Then the message states in simple terms that Naomi will return back to the palace. Yes, that is what they are preparing for, and they're preparing that she should come back as soon as possible. And what they want from Ooni and his father, it's simple: she should enjoy her stay in the palace. Ooni should try to keep to his promise. This is what Olori Naomi's mother cannot even do for her. Yes, this is what she cannot even. How would she even have the leverage to do this? But you see, being good has fetched Olori Naomi this. The Ile-Ife woman has willingly done this for her. Going for another shopping entirely is already a big thing. Sending a message to the Kabiyesi to notify him that Olori Naomi is coming back into the palace. And I just want him with the acts of you, she should enjoy her stay in the palace. We don't want to hear this happened, that happened, very unfortunately, and this again. They don't want to hear that, because at first they also followed on the first thing that happened before Naomi left the palace. It was not Naomi's fault. Naomi was allegedly accused, according to them, and Ooni did not do anything about it. He wanted to overlook the matter as usual, and overlooking the matter, it wasn't a good thing for Olori Naomi. Olori Naomi is a prophetess. Yes, being a prophetess doesn't mean you should be dragged on the ground. Being a child of God does not even mean people should trample upon you, step upon you, and then belittle you. No, that's not what the scripture told us. The scripture told us we should be bold and fearless. So Olori Naomi, her best decision, and for that of Tadenikawa, was to stay out of of the palace that moment that Kabiyesi chose to keep quiet. Yes, Kabiyesi keeping quiet on every single thing that was happening in the palace at that point in time warranted Naomi leaving the palace. So right now they have come out to tell him that you would speak for Olori Naomi. You will speak in her defense. You will not let the world drag her around. And by the word, who do they mean? They are Miriam, Peju, Ashley, Elizabeth, Ronke, all of them in the palace, all the Oloris in the palace. Kabiyesi should not let these women drag Olori Naomi around, because if he allows them, he is actually telling them that he never really needed Naomi back into the palace. All he did all this while by bringing her back, making sure that she comes back, was just a big show off. It was nothing really worth it. And on this day, they have come out to give their maximum support to Olori Naomi. In fact, they are making it public that Naomi is the queen they know, and she has a son they want back into the palace. Because you know there was a time like that the Ile-Ife elders wanted to use Tedenekawo against Olori Naomi, when they said that Tedenekawo needs to come back and learn the ways of his people. But you know, Kabiyesi did not handle that matter very well. Kabiyesi would have actually used it against Olori Naomi and got her back into the palace long time ago. But when he came out to say it, he said that if you want to stay with your son, then you will have to come back into the palace. But if you refuse to return back into the palace, then that means you don't want to stay with him, because whether you like it or not, I will bring Tedenekawo back into the palace. That was what the statement Kabiyesi came out to make. But you know, Naomi did not reply to that statement, because the statement seemed like he was going to take it by force. Yes, he actually said that whether you like it or not, Tedenekawo will return back into the palace. But the prominent men came out to tell him that you had a very good opportunity to use, but you failed. So try to use it wisely, because he made it quite in a way that it was not acceptable. Like, he came out quite harsh. It was not something like, there was a better way he would have said it. Yes, he didn't say it that way. So first, Naomi did not reply to it. She overlooked it. And then he did not push further, because he was already advised that this very thing you said, you did not say it right. So, and the same thing he did when he wanted these Oloris to get a divorce, or by all means. He just brought divorce papers and asked all of them to sign, knowing fully well that these women are banking on that name called Olori. Secondly, that luxury, they stay as Kabiyesi's wives. It is something they would never let go. It is, yes, God, they would never let go that title of Olori in the palace. They will never let go that fact that they are married to the palace, to the king of the, or the king of the Yoruba culture. They are married to the king of Ile-Ife. They are married to the custodian of the Yoruba culture. It is something they will never let go. Kabiyesi did not really consider that fact before he took that decision that, okay, they should sign this, they should sign that. I know it was actually things he would have used to his advantage, but because he used them wrongly. And today, the women of Ile-Ife has come out to state it pop and clear that they are supporting Olori Naomi, and anybody who has a problem with it should come out, let them know the person.